On today's menu, a delicious recipe so simple you can make out to lunch. A deliciously savory noodle stir fry. Lei Ho Ma, that's how's it going in Cantonese. Welcome to Young Man Cooking, I'm Yeung. Join me in today's episode as we make a delicious recipe that's simple enough for any day of the week. As always, if you enjoyed today's recipe, definitely give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. So, let's begin. Bring a pot of water to boil for the noodles. Half a red onion, sliced. Two pieces of garlic, sliced. Chop half a carrot into thin matchsticks. Chop down about 50 grams of broccolini into bite-sized pieces. This here is amazing cabbage, relatively inexpensive, at least where I am, and it's such an extraordinary ingredient for stir fries because it has this delicious crunch to it. The trick is to shred this pretty thin so that it yields a lot in that pan. Thinly shred about 125 grams of cabbage. It's as if you're chopping up the cabbage to make a slaw, so really thinly chopped. And that little bit of cabbage just became voluminous. Amazing. This here is absolutely delicious. It's smoked tofu, which has the texture of an extra firm tofu, but this naturally smoky flavor. Chop about 90 grams of smoked tofu into sticks. Alternatively, you can bake some extra firm tofu in the oven until golden brown. Bit of a cool thing about prepping all the veggies onto a plate, not only does it look really nice and presentable, it actually also dictates the order in which the veggies actually go into the pan. So in this case, the onions and garlic, the crunchier veggies like the carrots and the broccolini, the softer veggie like the thinly shredded cabbage, and of course that tofu, which in some cases we would actually cook first and flavor first, but in this case it has that naturally nice smoky flavor, so it kind of eliminates that one step. So we just have to make that delicious sauce and we can get cooking. 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 1 teaspoon dark soy sauce, 1 teaspoon Chinese black vinegar, try balsamic vinegar as an alternative, 1 teaspoon toasted sesame oil, 1 tablespoon plant-based oyster sauce. Oftentimes the plant-based oyster sauce is made with shiitake mushrooms, which gives it that natural strong umami. Different brands will have different naming conventions for their plant-based oyster sauce. Sometimes it'll be called shiitake sauce, shiitake mushroom sauce, plant-based oyster sauce, vegetarian sauce, stir-fry sauce. In this case, it's called vegetarian mushroom oyster sauce. So there you go. Give the sauce a stir and set aside. Non-stick pan, medium heat, 1 tablespoon avocado oil, red onions, saute for a couple of minutes. Garlic. Saute for about a minute. Boil the noodles for 1 minute less to package instructions, in this case about 4 minutes. I'm using udon noodles in today's episode for its delicious, robust texture. Carrots and broccolini. Saute for a couple of minutes. Shredded cabbage, Saute for a couple of minutes. Smoked tofu. Strain out the water from the noodles. Add the noodles to the pan along with that delicious stir-fry sauce. Saute for a couple more minutes. This recipe is good for 1 to 2 portions, but of course you can multiply it to make more. Noodle bowl. Plate the noodles generously. This recipe is incredibly versatile as you can use really any crunchy veggies you like. You can now enjoy these umami-packed noodles with absolute confidence. It's recipes like this that's just meant for weeknighting. Like I always say, simple, easy to make, and just delicious. Visually, it just looks like a rustic, inviting stir-fry. Those noodles are just so coated and glazed with amazing flavor. And that tenderness from the tofu is contrasted with the delicious, fresh crunchiness from the cabbage, the broccolini, the carrots. The tofu has that little bit of smoky flavor, which goes really well with that stir-fry sauce, which has the umami, that salty from the soy sauce. That toasted sesame oil just adds so much fragrance. The plant-based oyster sauce also adds this oomph of umami. The dark soy sauce is what's responsible for coating those noodles into this beautiful caramel earthy color. And there's that hint of black vinegar that adds that tangy brightness. So uncomplicated and yet so full of flavor. Like I always say, it's simple, delicious recipes like this that makes it so exciting to cook at home. And if you love easy, delicious recipes like me, then definitely check out or pick up your copy of one of the 3 Young Men Cooking cookbooks. There's a print or digital version of these books. You can also check out the Plant-Based Sushi Masterclass or the official Young Men Cooking ceramic ramen bowls. There's a link in the description box below for you to check out all those things, or you can visit youngmancooking.com. If you enjoyed today's episode, remember to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. If you're not already subscribed with that notification bell clicked, definitely do so. I'll see you in the next episode.